Hey there divas, it's me Eva. Welcome back, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today is another episode of Evas Equestrian Evaluations. I'm excited for today's video. I was scrolling on Instagram, as one does, and I saw a video that made me a little bit upset, so obviously I saved it. Because I figured I'd do a reaction video to it. And I finally got around to it because I don't have any video ideas, so this is what I'm doing. And on top of that, I had a few other videos. I found like 2 more videos I think that I'm going to react to. So, let's start reacting.
First of all, these are not tools. These are instruments of abuse.
So, I guess that most of us, like positive reinforcement people, most of us are kind of against spurs. I know personally that I don't have like too much of an opinion on spurs yet because I'm not like that educated in spurs, but like from what I know so far, I feel like that I'm against spurs. Most of us are against spurs, so there's nothing wrong with this. And then same thing with this bit.
You may be wondering, but we are not going to use this. This is an abusive device.
Yeah, so hang on, what type of bit does she have?
Only very poor quality.
I can't tell what type of bit that is. I'm not good at guessing bits. I once called a pelham a gag. So I will admit I don't really know that much about bits yet.
And would use such a thing on their horses. In fact, we're going to throw this away. A good option.
So I don't know what type of bit that is, but so I can't comment on that, but I use positive reinforcement, consent-based training. What do? Consent-based training, positive reinforcement, and like I look into stuff. I bridleless riding. Like I'm basically like a triple whammy. I'm a tree hugger. Look at my shirt has a sunflower on it. Okay, I'm a good old-fashioned tree hugger. And I ride in a bit. I have a little Meyer roller bit. I'll put a picture of it. This is my bit. I love it. I love it. My horse loves it. He doesn't really like being ridden in a bit that much, but he does like that bit, I will say. So, but that, like I said, I couldn't really tell the type of bit she used, but I guess some of us don't like riding in bits, but I can think of a few people on the top of my head that do that have ridden in bits, and I feel like some of us are against bits. But, like, those type of people, I feel like the majority of us don't claim them. Like, those, really crazy people, most of us don't claim them. Like, I don't think, like, they should be associated with us. Like, the crazy people that she's talking about, which I personally haven't met any of those, or, like, seen that many of those. I can see why they're getting picked on, but the majority of us aren't this way. What else does she have to say about it?
To go with, you don't want to cause your horse any abuse. It's nice and comfortable. There's no harmful bit. So this is what we're going to go with.
I feel like that type of halter wasn't that it looked kind of interesting looking. I would not ride in that.
Don't enforce any sort of discipline because that would just crush the horse's spirit. Actually have the blade.
What? So I guess that she's obviously like she's talking about these like positive reinforcement people. But I've not met a single person that thinks that way. What'd you say? Not disciplining? Force any type of discipline, because that would just crush the horse's spirit. Stinky. What was that I just did, huh? Stinky boy wants to eat the phone, but I'm not letting him. And, like, I don't like this false narrative that, like, us positive reinforcement people and stuff or, like, equine activists in general are all PETA. No, we're not. We're not. This one.
Well, I'm leading you. Now I gotta wait on him. I don't want to assert any dominance here and pull his head up. That's also abusive. He wants to walk in.
Yeah, that was good.
How many people have you met like this? Huh? 0? Did you say 0 too? So obviously, if she has met someone like this, I'm not trying to say that she hasn't, but the majority of us aren't like this. And spreading this false narrative that we're all like this and like we don't want to assert any dominance or whatever is not good, because then it gives us all a bad reputation, even though most of us aren't like this. And also, like I said, I haven't met anyone that's like this. And then
Right. It's not like it's unsafe or anything. It's just I'm letting him lead the way.
I lead my horse. And, like, sometimes I will get him a little bit in front of me. Like, I know that, like, you're not supposed to let the horse, like, pass your shoulder. Sometimes he does, and, like, most of the time I'll just let him go a little bit in front of me. But if his, like, whole entire shoulder, like, I never let him get, like, his girth. Same thing with my other horses. I don't let them, like, go past their girth area past me. which that definitely is unsafe. Like, if I saw someone doing that, even if it was like one of my friends that also like does positive reinforcement or whatever, if I saw them doing that, I'd be like, that's kind of dangerous, maybe pull them back a bit.
Discipline, abusive. Okay.
We don't believe in discipline, abusive. So most of us don't believe in like smacking the absolute out of your horse if they like pin their ears or if they walk a tiny bit in front of you. We don't believe in like if your horse like puts their head down to eat grass like that, you might just pull their head up, but we're not gonna start like grabbing or smacking and going, ah, bad horse. Maybe we'll say, you glue stick, get out of that grass. I say that. But like, I've never met anyone like this. If I do, I'll make a video talking about them and being like, you aren't that smart if I ever meet someone like this. But I haven't, and I know plenty of people that do this, and I've yet to meet anyone like this. And even if I did, I wouldn't claim them. I would be like, you're not a real, okay, that's kind of rude, but like, I wouldn't claim them. I'd be like,
If he's frustrated that I have this halter on him, that's probably abusive. We better go take the halter off.
has anyone seriously met people like this that talk like this? I've never. Is this more common than I think? Am I just on like the like more side of the internet, like shows like kinder, like the more like regular people? I've never met anyone like this.
We're on his clock, not mine. He wants another treat.
Okay, I will admit I have said something similar to that. Like, if obviously since I do the consent-based training, if Zipper doesn't want to do something, then like I won't force him to, but like encourage it. But if he's like, I don't want to ride, then sometimes I'll just let him be like, okay, we'll try again in like 30 minutes. We'll do a little bit of groundwork and then I'll try to get on you. But like
It's okay, he can walk past.
He wants another treat. Most positive reinforcement people, which obviously she's I feel like she's talking about positive reinforcement people. Positive reinforcement is when a horse does something that you like, you give them a treat, not when you just feed them treats. Those aren't true positive reinforcement people. I know a girl that did that, and she said she did positive reinforcement, and I told her, no, that's not what positive reinforcement is. And obviously, like, some people don't want to learn, so obviously when I said it, she's like, yeah, well, I do, and I'm like, okay. But like, most of us don't. Like, yeah, we will feed treats sometimes for horses being cute, but like when we're training, you don't give a treat just because your horse wants a treat. That's not like correct training, so.
He's not learning any bad habits. He's just expressing himself. If your horse wants.
Has anyone ever done this? I know I keep saying that, but I'm so serious. Has anyone ever done this? I feel like I've never met anyone that does this. I've never seen anyone that does this. Like, let the horse walk past them and not, like, pull them back. I feel like this lady is just making up false narratives to, like, say that all positive reinforcement or consent-based training, whatever, are bad people, or that we don't know anything about horses, to, like, further push the narrative about the, like, whatever. And couch jockeys, is that what you call us? Internet trainers? Like, what?
You have to give him a treat.
Or else it's abusive? This lady's irking me to my core. Look at her face. Look at her freaking face. Oh my god, I'm actively getting angry right now. You know, I'm gonna go punch my horse to take my anger out. Like, literally, no one acts like that. Or if someone does, we don't claim them. Or it's only like 2 people that act like this out of like the what? 100,000 people that do this kind of training?
One thing I do not want to do is lead him where I want to go, because that would just get in the way of his freedom.
When is that? What? None of us say this. If you guys like don't do positive reinforcement and you're watching this, none of us say that. And if we do, then they're not a true positive / consent whatever based trainer, and you shouldn't listen to them, and we don't claim them, and they're not good. Or me at least, sorry, I shouldn't speak for everyone, but like,
It's okay, you can squish me if you want. I know that you are the boss.
when has anyone ever said this? When has anyone ever said this? So like, this is basically, it's a 2-minute 27-second video, and this is the whole video. I can't watch anymore. It's like, it's PMO, and the caption says, I hope everyone learned how true horsemanship should be applied today. and some comments. I have met some people exactly like this. 100%. Same words, guests in a dude ranch. Leading horses with a halter was abusive for them. Have you? How many? How many people have you met that done this? Was it just one? Or was it 10? Was it 100? Yeah, guests in a dude ranch. Like, obviously, I'm not trying to accuse this person of lying, but like, and they're obviously not saying that all of them do this, but like, still, you're like, these people are like kind of in a way giving like a bad reputation to the positive reinforcement world and consent-based training, yada 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 world, which I don't like. I've met people like this. How many? And then I found another account. I was on Facebook a bit ago, and I found this account, and then like their videos came to me on Insta. And here's what it is. R+ trainers, when you post a video of the most basic form of desensitization. Yeah, right. What's this? Me, an R+ trainer that also does consent-based training, desensitizing a horse? Now, obviously, she's not saying, like, R+ trainers when you... Okay, so she's, like, kind of insinuating in a way, like, or this could be taken in a way of saying that, like, all R+ trainers do this. Like, you know what, here, I'll put some videos on screen of R+ trainers desensitizing the horses, with credits, by the way. What type of R+ trainers have you met that, like, act that crazy when you desensitize them? Like, flooding horses to desensitize them, that does happen. Yes, I would definitely call someone out if they were flooding a horse to desensitize them. But like, just like regular desensitizing, like what she's saying, desensitizing, not flooding, like. And then we have a video from, like, at the time, I would say like a pretty big influencer in the equestrian world who made a video. So I'm going to watch a little bit of this. Now, some of the stuff that she did say was true, yes, but some of it also wasn't.
It's just a lead rope tied in a circle.
I would never use an actual halter. They're cool.
What are the...
Have you ever met anyone that says halters are cruel? Maybe like liberty training, liberty people, like, we don't do liberty because we think halters are cruel. Like, most of us do liberty just because, like, it can, like, engage the horse, letting the horse have a choice. But, like, most of us don't think... I've never met a single person who thinks halters are cruel. Like, maybe, like, certain types of halters, but not, like, all halters in general are cruel. Like, what? I'll put tons of people on screen that use positive reinforcement and whatever using halters, like...
There's things behind you.
These are not mine. I would never use a bit. I only use this bitless bridle.
And why is it covered in mold?
Stop asking questions.
I have not seen a single person that's completely anti-bit. Like, everyone that I've met is, like, okay with, like, snaffles and, like, roller bits, but I've not met a single person who's completely against bits, ever. And, like, I know a plenty of people, like, check my following list on Instagram, like, excuse me. I know plenty of people that do positive reinforcement, consent-based training, and all that stuff, and I've not met, like, a single person that's against all bits, like, every single bit. Like, maybe, like, gags and pelhams and those types of bits, but, and like, all those, but I've not met a single person against all bits. And some people ride in bits, like me. I'll put more pictures on the screen of people riding in bits that do that kind of training, so.
Should you really be wearing a dress and heels around horses?
I only wear flowy white dresses around horses. And normally I've got a flower crown on and I'm barefoot.
Okay, that one is not entirely incorrect. White flowy dresses, I've seen people do that for photo shoots, but not, like, in general. Barefoot, I can't confirm. Me, myself, I am constantly around horses barefoot. I'm barefoot right now, actually. So that's she's not entirely wrong about that. White flowy dresses, no. So that she's not wrong about. Obviously, not all positive reinforcement trainers are bridal. I mean, or natural horsemanship, which natural horse, not all of those people that do kind of stuff are barefoot, but some of us are, yes.
What are you doing?
Join us.
So is he meant to come over?
Sometimes, but this still counts. Just, I'll go to him.
What are you doing now?
I don't really follow many people that do join up, but I did hear that join up is more of like the 90s natural horsemanship and not like new age natural horsemanship, which is actually just like positive reinforcement, like more kinder training, you know. But yeah, I don't know really. I don't even know what join up is that much, so no comment on that one. But yeah.
This still counts. Just, I'll go to him.
What are you doing now?
I'm thanking the horse gods for my gift.
So how much do you charge for this horsemanship?
So my training starts from $5,000 a day.
$5,000 a day. I haven't really looked at anyone's like stuff. I do know some courses are like, and I'm trying to think of how much some courses are. I don't know. I haven't seen anyone that charges, did she say $5,000 a day? Obviously, she's over-exaggerating on that, which I guess all the other people are over-exaggerating too. But I didn't really like it, just since it like kind of gives us a bad reputation, you know? Oh, that reminds me that there's a video that I came across in like May of this year, ? And it was of a video of like a horse being tied up and it was like rearing up, and there was a caption like on the video that said if a clicker trainer owned this horse, they would give it a cookie or something. So first of all, common misconception, most of us don't use cookies. We use alfalfa pellets or hay pellets. I personally used to use alfalfa pellets, but now I use it's like an alfalfa hay pellet blend, I believe. Most of us don't use cookies, and if they do use cookies, I wouldn't say that they're like a real horse like positive reinforcement trainer, just since like giving your horse cookies is like it's gonna fatten them up a lot quicker versus if they're on hay or alfalfa pellets, you know. So first of all, we don't give cookies, most of us, and if we do, they're not. I wouldn't classify you as a real. No hate if you guys do use cookies, but I'm just saying that like you shouldn't really. And then also we don't give treats for rearing up. Are you diluted in the brain like palominos? You're a palomino, aren't you? Like, have you ever met someone that gives a treat for rearing up? I haven't. I don't know anyone that would give a treat for rearing up. Like, what world are you living in where clicker trainers, positive reinforcement people, whatever, they're constantly giving treats to horses that are biting and kicking and rearing and all this other stuff? Like, never. Like, show me a video of a clicker trainer doing that. Come on, show me a video. If you guys can actually show me a video, I will touche you, and I'll be like, you know what? Good job for proving me wrong, because I actually don't mind being proved wrong. I don't want to be like spreading misinformation and stuff. But like, anyways, thank you guys for watching my video. If you guys made it this far in the video, put a like, hang on, what type of emojis are there? If you get this far in the video, put one of these in your comment. Put a little sunny flower emoji in your comment if you made it this far in the video. And if you did, I'll like high five you, or like I'll like, I don't know, put a sunflower comment in your emoji, and I will respond to the comment with skibbity toilet.